Hi, it's Lynn Shuck with Healing and Balance. We're going to do a little bit of foot, ankle, leg work, and we're actually going to do the work lying down on the floor on your back, but I want to show you very specifically what we're going to be doing with the feet, because once they're up in the air and I'm lying down, it's hard for you to see all the angles of what we're doing. So you'll need a strap of some kind, something that's not stretchy, that has enough length that you could put around your foot and reach without having to really pull real hard. So it's probably going to want to be at least 6 feet long. That'd be good. I'm using a 10-foot strap, and clearly I have lots of extra. So something that's not stretchy. You're going to put it around the ball of your foot. And the first instruction once you get your leg up in the air, once you're lying down, is going to be pull the front of your foot towards your shin. So you're increasing the ankle flexion. Notice I'm not pulling my foot by locking my knee back and getting the heel. I'm not making this movement, because if you look at this movement, my ankle doesn't change shape any. You actually want to think of bringing the front of your foot towards your shin, increasing that ankle flexion. So you're using your arms to pull that, increasing the work here, increasing the stretch here. Possibly you'll feel it in your hamstrings too. So that's the first part, is we're going to be working with that. The next part are some movements we're going to do with the feet. So the first movement is a side-to-side movement, and you want it to be like you're wiping something. So you don't want your foot to move around this way. You want to try and keep the sole of your foot away from you. If your foot's up toward the ceiling, it would be the sole of your foot toward the ceiling. Now the leg's going to try and hold still while I take my foot in and out. Now my leg's moving a little, my thigh is not moving really at all, but my shin bones sort of rotate around each other, but I'm not letting my whole leg go in and out. I'm really trying to get this work down at the ankle. And it's not easy. I mean, I'm actually cheating a little to get out that far. If I don't let myself cheat, that's about it. Okay, and you don't want to let yourself cheat, but while I'm talking and demonstrating, sometimes I cheat. The other movement is more of a keep the foot still, lined up with your leg, and now you do want the bottom of your foot to change direction. You can use the belt like a pulley, so I'm going to pull one hand toward me, pull the other hand toward me, and you can see now the pinky edge of my foot goes toward the camera and the big toe side, and so I'm actually twisting at the ankle. Again, I'm trying not to rotate my leg very much, and I am using my hands to assist. So those are the movements. Now we're going to do them lying down. So I'm going to use my other leg, because I've used that right leg for a while now. I recommend putting something under your head. You're going to have both legs straight and one up in the air. Now it could be down low. It doesn't have to be up high. But as you lift this leg up, if the other leg starts to bend off the floor, you're too high. If your back starts to flatten into the floor, the pelvis tucks under, you're too high. You should have a little bit of curve under the back of the waist, not a big curve in the rib cage. So that's what's going on in the positioning. Now you've got your leg at the height you're going to work, and the first thing is pull the front of your foot towards your shin. And I'm pulling, but I have my hands down sort of low, so it's not this. I'm letting, you can even loop your hands in and let the weight of your hands help do the work. And then I'm going to move my leg around, keeping that foot flexed. Remember, I said this is going to be foot, ankle, leg work. And I'm keeping the foot flexed, and while I'm doing this, I'm not rotating the leg, and I'm not letting my pelvis move, and I can go a little lower and take this across and discover, for me, that's easier, so I'm going to go to where it's a little more challenging. For me, that means going a little higher. Bottom leg still needs to stay straight. And then I'm going to keep my legs still, and I'm going to try and do that side-to-side movement. So the sole of my foot is facing the ceiling, and I'm turning it from one side to the other. Toes go in, toes go out. I'm trying really hard to keep my legs still, and again, my thighs staying pretty still. Shin bones do roll around each other a little bit, but I'm not making a lot of movement. And now I'm going to do that other movement, where I sort of pull with the belt like a pulley. Pinky toe edge of the foot goes toward the ceiling, big toe edge. And now that I've got the foot going, I'm going to see if I can do it with less movement in my leg. And there's a bit of movement going on at my knee, but I'm trying really hard not to. There. that's the movement. You want to do that on the other leg too. You can spend about that much time on it. Right now, I'm really warm through here. There's a lot of blood coursing through, and I'm ready to do the other side. So that's a fun way to play with ankle mobility, ankle strength, foot mobility, leg strength. And if you play with that, taking the leg around, moving it around, you're going to get into some interesting outer hip, thigh work. How's that for being really verbally accurate? Some days are better than others. Give it a try, see how it works for you, and let me know in the comments below if there's anything about it that didn't make sense. Okay.